So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. And as you can see, we've already started here. Seedorf, Haaland is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Turns back here, probably the best option. Del Piero takes control of it and he's on the move. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's Del Piero. Nedved. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Now it's Bale. He is through here. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's making a real surge on the left. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And that has left him in a heap. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
The referee's awarded a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Great ball, and he shoots! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a searching pass. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. There's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that. Terrific header! Goal! Marseille! And they've got their lead back. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gerrard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Seedorf. And here's Haaland. Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Searching pass he's played there. That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Seedorf. Vieira. The final seconds now. Vitinha. Now Platini.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello everybody.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Opts for safety. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Bale. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Platini, distributed tidily.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. Cherki. Platini. Out of play for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that is a nice touch. Aimed into a big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Can he get on the end of this? And it's Roberto Carlos. Swings in across. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Substitution for Marseille. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 30.
Yeah.
Messi. Substitution.
Obviously build-up, there's plenty of really nice passing. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, such a clever touch. João Neves. Cherki. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some...
Chance for a shot! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Substitution for Marseille. Number 23.
So, time for changes on
Vitinha.
both sides, actually.
Number 6, Cannavaro. Number 10, Del Piero.
Oh, good spread.
Coming on the field.
Steered out wide,
Number
but he won't reach
27,
that one.
Serginho. Number 15, Chiellini. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Vieira. Seedorf. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Platini. Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So nearly the perfect ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a... Can he finish? It's there! And what a climax we have here! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Platini. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. And it's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Up he goes! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with... The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution for Marseille, number 25.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Coming on the field is
Vietnam displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Gets his head on it! Conte. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Platini really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Marseille, number 7. Giuseppe
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Vieira.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Number 8.
Now that's well seen too.
Substitution.
Serginho could move up a gear here. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's come loose. Shot could be on. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Bonucci goes sliding in. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Van Basten. Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And that's going to be a booking. And it's Rivaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can clear their lines. Chiellini clears it away. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Bale. It's just beyond his reach.
Roberto Carlos.
Cross in.
And it's hoisted clear.
Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Picked out Pritchard, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final.
Chucky! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Rivaldo. Passing nice and neat. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Seedorf. Great vision. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. João Neves. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf running with the ball. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. And it's made its way to... Big chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left.
Fired deep towards the back post.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's there to make the challenge. Aims beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a dangerous ball. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Gerrard.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Bale. Thuram swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Neves. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
João Neves did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Cherki, Rivaldo. Gerrard, and it's Rivaldo. Ronaldo is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Messi. Nesta does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hangs one in. João Neves. And it's Gerrard. Cherki. Now it's Bale. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Merci pour lui.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have...
Haaland! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
Cherki! Great football, shot and save. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And he's forced to go back. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. No way through for Messi. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Haaland probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vitinha, and he's worked it through. And this is Messi, played into the box. Header! João Neves. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Big chance, corner.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille.
It's their second corner of the game.
Le numéro 30. Messi.
Cleared without hesitation.
Le numéro 6.
Marseille have the chance to go the other way.
Le numéro 25.
And now they can clear their lines.
À leur place, le numéro 14.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Le numéro 15. Chiellini.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Kaka.
Serginho, and that's been intercepted. João Neves, and it's Neves. To Thuram, and it's Neves. João Neves.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira opts for safety. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And the flag has stayed down. Now it's Bale. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. Chance! Now, how often do you see that?
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking here to chip it through.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bale. Marseille do have a chance to counter here. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gerrard. And it's Neves. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Nedved pokes it out wide. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a throw-in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
João Neves. Vitinha is the team's great visionary.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Vitinha. And here's Haaland. Can he get it through? Now it's Vitinha. Very nicely done. That's a throw.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
João Neves is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cherki. Cherki! Goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Vietnam have he's had a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Gerrard. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Quality ball. He's had it taken off him. João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Looking to play him in. Vitinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick
It's a
announcement.
really interesting
An
game,
exciting
and they
one
head
too.
in
We're
at
about to
half-time
announce
at
today's entry
1-1.
numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution for Marseille, number 30.
Vietnam
Messi.
get the second half
Coming on to
started.
replace him is
Vietnam
number 11.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's
Big header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
João Neves is offering a wry smile there.
Bale powering forward here. Done delicately. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rivaldo could try cutting inside here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Delivered across. That'll be a throw-in. Seedorf. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Thuram. Nesta. Thuram. Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Referee has just said play on. Now it's Vitinha. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Deftly away.
Substitution for Marseille. Number 23, Vitinha. Number 24.
He's got away.
Nedved. Number 25, Seedorf. Number 6, Cannavaro.
He's had it nicked away.
Coming on the field, number 10,
Vietnam
Del Piero.
still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing
Number
right.
15, Chiellini. Substitution
He's
taking
shifting
place.
through the gears here. He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's definitely not his best. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bale tries making a foray down the right. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Villa. Del Piero. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Vitinha. Platini. He has a look up. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! It's in! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And Del Piero!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Vieira. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Marseille. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 8, Rijkaard. Substitution.
And here's Bale. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Oh, good-looking ball. Chips it through. David Villa. Oh, such a clever touch. That is Conte. He's in a great position here. So much time and space here. That's very neat.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bale receives it in a wide position.
Added time.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is expertly dealt with. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Bergkamp. And we're done. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Quick reminder today.
Cherki taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved crosses, and he's managed to get rid. And here's Nedved, goes down, but nothing given. Nedved powering forward here. Nedved, and that's been drilled in. Takes the shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Seedorf. Nedved. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Bergomi tries to clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Vitinha, he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass was lacked pace.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. He's in space and looking for a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cherki. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Seedorf. He's got away. Cross to the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a shade optimistic. Seedorf. Del Piero chasing after it. Cherki.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherki. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gerrard. Now João Neves. Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Referee has just said play on. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driving on and making good progress. Ball driven towards the far post. It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Gerrard. Cherki. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's onside!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Seedorf. Vietnam still this single goal behind.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes short and sharp. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great vision. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 25, Seedorf. Le numéro 24, le numéro 23, le numéro 10, le numéro 6, Fabio Cannavaro. À leur place,
Oh, it's played into the
le numéro
area.
27,
That has been knocked
22,
clear.
Kaká.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vietnam keep calm in the face of danger. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. He's having a go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Marseille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Caught offside that time.
Changement pour
Both sides
l'Olympique de
then taking
Marseille.
this chance to turn to their benches.
Vieira. À sa place, le numéro 8. Attention, changement.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Out to the right. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Bergomi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Passing nice and neat. Bale receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe
And that
simple.
is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
How
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Bye.